What's happening, gang? SDJB here with another episode of Cheleo Power, the real hustle for investing, especially if you are a beginner like most of us, if you're hustling a 9 to 5, if you have 3 to 4 kids like most of us do. I have two. I'm on daddy duties right now, so don't mind any noise from the little guy over here if he allows me to make this video. Anyways, to be mindful of time, this is going to be the swing homework for the next 2 weeks, June. Just, big shout out to the gang. We killed it last week. Really made really good money following the swing homework. So I'm not going to go into details, but for this week, I have a couple of picks, new material. Stock Twits, it's blocking me, so if you're not subscribed to the channel or to my post, you may not see this video. But anyways, we're gonna do it. I like FLIR, FLIR. If you take a look at that, look at that flag kind of forming, and if you, hey, 1 second, buddy. Look at that trend, breaking trend. They had a couple of $1 million contract, I understand, and it looks pretty nice. On the week, the same thing. You can see there that it's breaking the trend, really good. So I'm adding it to this week. Another one that I like a lot is Zen. ZEN. It's basically holding a nice flag, as you can see. We have about 3 weeks, and if you look at the weekly, you see that this is what's called a 3-week high or 3-week tie. Usually this happens when the heavy fight between bears and bulls, and nice consolidation. So let's keep an eye on this break. I really like this sucker for a swing. It's bouncing off that SMA on the daily. So ZEN. All right, the next one that I like is VGT. VGT. We have a nice pocket pivot. Nice pocket pivot. Where's my drawing tool? So you can see that here, that is above almost 100% of the normal average volume. So that's what we call pocket pivot. When this volume pops happen and you count 10 days to the left and it's higher, so the green volume is higher than any red volume within 10 days range to the left. So that's what we call pocket pivot. It's learned from the pros, Minervini and O'Neill, and also looks good on this flag right here, breaking the flag. There is another resistance that she needs to break, the 186.36, and after that, it should be another nice run. So keep it in the watch. We made good money on PANW from our last call. This guy was what we called it, was about to break a resistance. It did break, and it popped about 6% and came down to the 5. So nice on the swing homework. Another one that I'm adding again. This guy has been an ATM for us, ATM machine that is. Um, MU. I really like that hammer candle. That, if you can see, we had a W pattern, right? And then a pop. Then when it was up here, somebody downgraded one of these analysts downgraded it, and we dropped heavily. So on Friday, um, we put a nice little green volume above normal, above average, and then we had a very nice hammer candle that I am banking on. So I'm in. I started a starter position. I'm probably halfway to my starter position, and I'm planning to add heavy. I like this company a lot long term. So she has paid us great, and I'm in again. So keep it in mind. Crocs. It wasn't our last swing homework. Again, guys, we don't chase, or we try not to chase. I haven't chased in a while. But we don't chase. There's no need for chasing. We post this swing homework. You position yourself prior to the pops. You see the comment. We review. We bounce ideas between the gang. And if you like it, position yourself. Keep a mental stop or keep a stop loss in place, whatever the case for you. If you're playing options, Robinhood doesn't have stop losses, so a mental stop, if it hits a certain level, you're out. But again, posted it on the last swing homework, and boom, 11% pop. It was actually about 12 to 13%, and it came down. That is fantastic, guys. Within a week or two, if you buy stocks, regular shares, nice run. If you buy options, well, that's a couple of hundreds of percentage gains in the options world. So congrats to the gang. We killed it. We made great money. Another one that I'm adding to the swing homework this week is APPN. Another 3-week tie and a pocket pivot on the volume. If you can kind of see the trend here, um, you see that it was consolidating, trying to break, and then finally on Friday went up a lot, and then it came down. So I really like this guy, and it's another pocket pivot here. If you take a look on the volume, it's above average. So also, if you look at the weekly, this is a nice consolidation, high, and boom. That's what's, I believe, is called 3-week tie. Don't quote me on these terms. I'm not an expert. I read a lot. I study a lot, but I'm all over the place. So I'm just a guy with an opinion, trying to make some money. Another one added to the swing homework this week is URBN. URBN. Look at that flag or trend break. And again, if you look at the daily, beautiful break, a nice volume, healthy volume. Nothing crazy, but still healthy. So she is trying to break trend. Do I have news? Yep. I see that they did a price increase, and they did great in the Q1 earnings. So that's that. Another one, next one is RHT. RHT, guys, can be clearer than this. She popped nicely to the 173. Then it went down on, don't know what it went down, but I have to read. Then it was consolidating down here in old support. This guy had made us great money. The first call was around this section. Then she dropped on earnings, now I remember. And it was good earnings. So it was like, okay, what the heck? She dropped on good earnings and boom. Then we picked it up. We called it out in this one of the swing homeworks back then and had a nice look at that move from all the way here to 173. Then, healthy drop, consolidation, and now is trying to break past that yellow line. Damn, 10 minutes already. Bless you, buddy. Twitter. Had a boy with Twitter. My God. Great, great shout out to the gang. A lot of us made money in Twitter. A lot of us made money in Baba and many of the others, Intel, Microsoft. I'm sure I'm forgetting a bunch, but Twitter, what a monster call. Look at that. Swing homework called on the 20th, guys. That's not even a lot of days. So, you position yourself. You like what you see. We give you reasons of why we think it could pop within the next 2 weeks, and look at that, 12% regular shares, and of course, for us doing both shares and options, we killed it on the option side as well. So, all right, Boot. What do I have here for Boot? Yep, source after ER and revenue beat and closing the offering. So again, same pattern as one of the others, popped, then it came down to consolidation, and now she's trying to push past this section. So I'm going to keep it in mind. PTCT, 13% pop from the last homework. Don't mean to brag, but again, we do this. We don't have to chase, guys. And a lot of options. I'm giving you a lot of options. You evaluate, you see what you like, and you go in, a little bit of patience, and you stick around. $25 challenge. I talked about that in a different video, so check it out. I'll link it below or something, but no excuses. For us beginners, I know, starting with $25, I think a lot of people have access to $25, so I'm going to start with a $25 account and see where it takes us following the swing homework. So anyways, this video is super long. I hate to make videos super long because not a lot of people watch them, but hey, I'm posting my research and I think it's good stuff. So hope you like it. If you like and enjoy, subscribe, leave a comment below with any suggestions, anything that you have in mind. That's a little guy talking. No excuses, guys. We're swing traders. Let's make that money. Position ourselves before the pops, and just ride those money waves. All right. Hope everyone have a great weekend, and peace out. Recording. And this week's account. So the little account moving up in the world. Very nice. Popped on Friday with Twitter, with all the other picks that we just mentioned. And now congratulations. A lot of people made good money like I did here in this account. And for the week, we closed strong again. We're swing traders. I think 28% is pretty healthy. We broke the $6,000 in this account, but then lost a little bit. This is the account that I started the challenge, or I started this account with around $1,000 last month, in the beginning of the month. And this is, again, it's been a month, and we're up almost $5,000, which is great. And I feel very proud and very accomplished about that. So, swing homework paying very well, guys. Not for nothing, but don't chase. I sound like a broken record. I made a lot of mistakes when I was starting, chasing people around and stuff. But I was always trying to learn something from them, and why would they pick, and again, try to position myself uh, ahead of the game before the pop. So don't want to make this video too long, but congratulations again to the gang, and let's keep it up. Let's keep up the good work. Peace out.